Okay, good evening. We're getting ready to do a little metal detecting, little night hunt, and we're going to start out over here by the swing set, and then from there we'll play it by ear. I've got the Nocta Macro Simplex Plus right there. Really liking this little light that I've been using also to do my evening night hunts when no one's around. Let's see, you can probably see it a little bit down there. And since I like usually starting over here by the swing sets, I'm going to go ahead and start at the swing set right here, okay? So let's see what happens. I haven't been to this one in probably over a year. So let's see what happens. Okay, some low numbers here. 22. That's probably going to be a coin, or a, whatchamacallit, a pull tab, but sometimes you just got to check them. Yep, there it is. Pull tab city. All right, well, it's a start. All right, let's go on, and we'll just slowly work our way along. And I usually like starting by the swing, so let's see how it goes. And I'm hoping that there's been enough time in a year that it hadn't been looked at in a while. So let's see. Oh, someone left their hat here. Look at that. Someone's hat. We'll leave that. No metal in that one. Or maybe there is. Let's see. Oh, looks like someone left their cool guy sunglasses. Let's see what this is. I don't know what that is. Someone's hat. Got pretty cool sunglasses, but we'll leave it. I'm sure someone will remember that they had it here. All right. Right there. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Oh, here we go. Mixed signals, 36, 34. Possible pull tab, possible trash. Let's see. Hearing it over here to my left. No. Right about here. You got to check those because a lot of times it could be a pull tab or it could be something really good. All right, I got some folks joining. Howdy. Just doing another evening live stream, mobile detecting in real life. And I'm kind of liking this nighttime stuff because no one's around, so I don't get bothered. At the same time, I can take my time going through here. There it is. That's what I thought, a pull tab. All right, and it has been helping having this light. That's been really good. I really like that. It's hands-free, so it's right on my deal here, metal detecting. Okay. Looking for coins or anything else that may have fallen. Starting out over here by the swings, and then got a good amount of area to try, so I'm gonna give it a try. And normally I'll find a few coins up close, but a lot of times I'll get them over there in what I call the drop zone, where kids like to jump off and stuff. Mixed signals again. 45, holy cow. It's all over the place, so let me go check it. Okay, yeah, it was all over the place. Let's see if I can find it. See if I can move the light better for you guys. There we go. It's around my waist, right where the tool belt that I'm wearing is. Okay, I hear it right there. And not getting a good look at it yet. But yep, it's foil. More foil. Bummer. We'll keep going. All right, the other day I was just randomly swinging the detector and I picked up something good. What is that? Oh, another foil on top. I just finished doing the park and did a random search, and lo and behold, as I swung to my right, got a nice 90 sound and then getting a couple of quarters out of there. That was pretty cool. But hey, it's another park, another place, and we'll see. And that one I hooded in the daytime, and then I came back in the evening about 2-3 days later. So what a difference a few days make. I ended up lucking into a coin spill. Okay, here's something. 30s and then 30s. And they're getting that crackly sound. It's going to be a lot of trash here. All right, let's pinpoint it. Okay, right about here. Interfering with my metal detector. There it is. Another pull tab. Gotta check those. Gotta check them. Okay, howdy everyone. Thanks for joining here. It's the mobile metal detecting live stream, IRL, in real life. And name of the channel is Zeke's Metal Detecting, but I just use that as a pen name. It's actually Glenn. Alright, that's mixed signals. I'm just going to have to dig it. Mixed signals could mean anything. That was right on top. Wow. I kicked it out already. There it is. Alright, looks like a little copper deal or something mixed in there. Oh well, do a little cleanup of the park while we're here. Machine I'm using, Nocta Macro Simplex Plus. I made some adjustments based on a... Ooh, here we go. Oh, that sounds like another pull tab. Made some adjustments in the settings based on another YouTuber's suggestion, and so far I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Easier setup, but at the same time, I think I've got some increased sensitivity. Wow, there's a lot of trash here. Oh, wait a minute. Higher number here. It's mixed, though. That one was hitting 40s and 70s, so we got to check it just in case. Okay, I see it. This may be the trash piece, but I think there's something else mixed in there, so we'll check it again. Yep. Getting a lot of mixed signals, so I'm going to go ahead and clean it out just so it's clean for the next round. Right here. Yep, there it is again. A lot of this mulched up aluminum. Very mulched. All right, let's check it again. So I'm trying to get out here because I think we're due for some rain tomorrow, so I won't be able to come out until that passes. I mean, this is waterproof up to a point, but I may like metal detecting, but I'm not that too die hard when it comes to a little rain plus a little cold. So let's just kind of work the drop zone area, and then I'm going to move in closer to the playground itself. Ooh, 70s. Solid 70s. That could be a penny, a higher copper penny, or a dime. Or even something better. Let's see. Oh, look at that. It's what I thought it was. A dime. A dime. Let me go show you. All right, we got a dime. Okay, so that's in real life metal detecting here. Saw that trash I just picked up, and then I got a dime. All right, so cool beans to start, and I'm still just over here by the playground, so I think I got a little bit more chance of getting some more coins here. A potential coin spill too, maybe. Nope, not that time. All right, let's keep going. Faint noise there. Okay, I'm gonna go to the other side of the swings here. Okay, right here, and work this drop zone area, and then from there, I'm gonna go back to that set of playgrounds, those little bouncy things, and then another little playground set there. It's been a pretty good one over the years. Used to get more coins. I did find a ring here. wasn't gold or anything, but it's still cool finding a ring. It was one of those. I don't know. I think it was like Lord of the Rings style rings. Could have had that funny writing that they put on there. And I Googled it, and sure enough, yeah. But it wasn't real. Meaning it wasn't precious metal, if you know what I mean. Okay, wow. Slim pickings on that drop zone area. Let's come back over here. Okay. All right. I can see some return on some iron. Okay. All right. I think we're coming up on it. All right, we'll go over here to the playground area here in a moment, and let's see if we can coax a coin or two or something. So there's the playground right there. Okay. All right. I'll start out over here by these slides, and let's see where it takes us. Okay. That's the slide. Okay. I'm just gonna work it up next to the pole. It's a metal structure, so you're gonna get that single return. And we're mainly just listening for that double target, double return. Okay. There's some. No. That. It's always hard when you're going underneath stairs. You'll get that other weird return. Okay, and then we got that pole. All right, let's go under the structure real quick. All right, just gonna get under this structure. Just kind of scan it real quick. Gonna get a lot of return from this metal. But on occasion, I get a good hit working it between the poles. Okay, there's something weird here. No. Okay. Wow, I gotta get underneath. Bear with me, it's gonna be dark. I'm underneath the structure and my light is at my waist, so we're gonna be seeking it blind. But all we need is the sound. Okay. Looks like that's gonna yield nada. But we'll come over. All right. Whew. Yeah, pretty, yeah, gotta bend over and get in there. No luck there. What was that? Nope, no luck there either. Okay. Keep working the structure. So far, a dime and a lot of foil, a lot of trash. That trash that's usually from the shredding of all this mulch. Coming to a slide again. Potential drop zone area. Okay, nope. Okay, that's the metal again. Those always can throw you. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I guess gone are the days of finding a ton of coins every chance you get. Alright. But hey, I think, okay, you may not get as many coins, but I think you might find some other stuff like lost jewelry and stuff. I think that increases the chances. Oh man, I gotta get underneath here. Alright, I was there. Let's try over here. There's some standing room. Okay. Just basically a constant return from the metal poles. I'll call it out if I hear something. Nope. Slim pickings, man. Okay, wait a minute. Nope, nope. Oh, man. Wow, that was rough. Went in there and nothing. All right, let's work the perimeter again. Coming up on this large slide. It's off to my left over here. Okay. Coming to the drop zone. Here we go. 30s. Let's hear that crackly noise. That means it's gonna be trash. And having a pinpointer does make a difference. Spend more time finding quickly what you've targeted versus having to keep searching the spot. Okay, some return there, but it sounds crackly again. Okay, let's see what we can yield here. Nope, nope. Wow. Gonna come around. Here we go. No. Oh, low numbers. 20s. All right, we'll dig it up just in case. All right, I'm chasing it. Sounds like foil. Yeah, it is. It's that crunchy stuff after a can gets mangled in the mulcher. All right, well, that's belly detecting in real life. A lot of foil. Of course, you do have to search those, because sometimes that foil, especially those pin or pull tabs, they register pretty much close to a nickel, if not some other cool stuff. Who knows? Maybe you guys will be able to see first ring, or maybe first precious metal find in 2026 here shortly. Always got to be hopeful. All right, another slide drop zone area. Okay. No, that's the pole again. Okay. Let's just work it this way. At least we found one coin so far. Let's see if we can make it two coins. Okay. So this is what I call a perimeter search. So I'll just go and do the immediate area next to a playground set, and then from there I'll move on to the next, and then once I get done with all that, then I'll do another secondary search, and then I'll do a perimeter search around the whole playground area proper. Here we go. Okay, 70, 90s here. That's a good sign. And then I think I'm hearing the metal pole here, so let's go and pinpoint. Right there. All right, 70, 90s. Could it be a dime? Could it be a quarter? Could be something really good. Or it could be a bottle cap. Oh man, that sounded so good too. At least what kind of bottle cap it is? Angry Orchard, hard cider, not bad. I think what, 4%, 5% alcohol content. I like the Wicked Apple better. That comes in at 8%. That is definitely a good one there. Of course, they don't have the black cherry anymore. That one they quit making, and that's certainly a really good one. Okay, clicky noises there. Okay, this is where we first started. No, we didn't. It was over there at the other slide. All right. Man, a bottle cap. So that explains why it went from 90 to 70 and jumping around. If it was a solid 90, I would say that would be more of a quarter. Okay. Very faint. Very faint sound there. Let's go back here. Nope. Okay, we're coming up on the slide where we started that perimeter search. What is this? Oh man, someone's finger guard. Okay, let's go to those jumpy things over there. All right. Jumpy things. Oh, there used to be 4. Looks like there's only 2 now. Guess what's going to probably happen? I'm going to find the little base where the other 2 were. Let's see, I think they were off to my left over here. Okay, we'll just do a little concentric expanding circle search around it. Okay, it's a little ducky. All right, let's go move over here. Okay, so far just a dime. It is kind of weird. The other day, most of my stuff wasn't in the perimeter search of the playground structure. It was instead more of the lanes where the kids would run around, as well as the more trash, as well as the perimeter. I got a coin spill about 2-3 days ago of about 20 pennies in a 1-2 square foot area. And then right there, I see it. Looks like some foil. Let's just pop it out of there, clean out the area here. Clean up the park a little. Okay, there it is. Trashola. Trashola. All right. What do we got here? Hi, guys. Wow, there's a bunch of folks saying howdy. Yeah, appreciate you guys joining. I'm hoping you guys can visualize, or actually witness, yours truly may be getting first real something this year. I did get one of those best friend pendant things at another place. I think that's probably the highest value thing I got so far this year. And then other than that, it's mainly been clad coins and then trash and stuff. This one's more of that trash and stuff. So. All right, well, we'll keep going. I'm gonna do one more back and forth search over here, and I'm gonna head to that playground deal over there. All right, and then at that point we can do a perimeter search. Certainly hoping for better numbers. Okay, trash, but then there's a mix of something sounding good. Let's go find the trash first. Okay. I think it was right around here. Did I kick it out? Yeah, there it is. It's over here. Let's see if I can pop out something shiny. I think I see it. Let me just kick it out some more. All right. Yep. Not there. Must have kicked it out. All right. Nope. It's still there. Let's go check it. All right. That sounded like aluminum foil again, but I'm gonna check it. Of course, it could be that base of that other deal also. Okay, I bet it is. Yeah, sounding pretty much like it. Let's skip it. I don't want to dig past the underlayment. Okay, there should be another one like that here too. There were 4 of those. All right, let's go over here to this park or playground set. Let's work the drop zone. Here we go. slide, drop zone. Let's see what happens. Okay. Mixed signals again. Wow. I think last time it did this, it was a bottle cap, that Angry Orchard. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Oh, somebody's penknife. Oh, cool. I got me a little penknife thing here. Let me grab my flashlight. Mr. Flashlight, show us what you got. Ain't bad. Looks like a Swiss Army knife. A gift from God. Holy cow. I'm hooked. Nice. All right, well, shoot. That counts. The gift from God. I like it. Nice. That goes into the good pile. Okay, howdy everyone. Okay. See more folks joining. Appreciate you guys joining. Trying to build up my channel. I've been one of these on again, off again metal detector guys over the years, and decided, hey, let's go ahead and dust off the old metal detector, see if we can continue with the break-even quest, and at the same time, well, I also have like a fishing channel, and I certainly like to fish. So if you guys like to fish, go check that one out too. That's called Average Angler Life. This one's called Zeke's Metal Detecting. It's not really Zeke, that's my pen name. I'm Glenn, and I've got like a corresponding blog to this and everything, so you can see some of the past hunts and get a feel for, well, get an idea of what I found over the years, because imagine what you can find if you just do this on again, off again. All right. And I mainly just kind of work these mulch playground lots like this because it's so much easier to dig. All right, I've done grass before and had to do the plug deal, but that's very slow and slow. Man, a lot of mixed signals here. I'm gonna skip it. These are quick and they're pretty fun to do. And at the same time, every time I get down to go search, I'm doing a deep knee bend, I call them. But I do find that having these knee pads make a difference. I used to not wear them, and I would, oh, here we go. 20s. Let's dig it. Let's dig it. Pinpoint. Yeah, not having those knee pads definitely put a hole in the jeans. Here we go. Right there. Say hello to Mr. Foil Thing. Mr. Foil Thing. All right. And I kind of like seeing how much trash and other things I've picked up, because then it gives me a good idea how many times I had to bend down and go and pick it up. Do a deep knee bend. Okay. There's a lot of return that you'll get from these metal steps and all that when you come underneath it. Okay. You're picking up that sound. Okay. And then you'll get that also. That's usually, yeah, got a cross member there. And then when I work a pole like this, I'll just kind of come in around it, but I'm going straight back in, listen to that single return. And single return, nothing. Hear that double return, stop and check it out. Okay, something there. There we go. Yeah, not a clean, crisp sound return on that one. Okay. Oh man, I gotta get under that to go do it again. Holy cow. Let's just take a quick look. May lose me for a moment because it's gonna go dark because I gotta bend down. Okay. All right. Just a cursory sweep. There we go. No takers there. Oh, I got somebody saying something here. How does a military work? How can you do it? Well, in this case, I'm listening for the return on the sound, as well as I've got a target ID here. And before I got this, or when I got this machine, what I did was I took a nickel or a penny, a nickel, a dime, a quarter, and then some silver and gold that I laid that on the ground and just did a quick just surface check just to see what the return, how each target sounded, as well as how it registered on the machine. And the way I have this one set, it's got different settings. This one's in park mode 2. I got the sensitivity, that's what this is, turned down 1 notch. And then other than that, I think I put the discrimination where you can kind of tune out different sound or different metals depending on where they register. So right now I've got it set at discrimination 5. So it's going to tune out all that low numbered target ID stuff, which is typically iron. But it will still register, at least on this machine. It's got a low sound for iron, at least the way I've set it. It's pretty cool. My old metal detector, it was just turn on discrimination, turn on sensitivity, and listen for the different sounds. And after a while, you start learning. You don't even have to look. You can already have a good idea what it is. But for this one, I'm listening for sound, and then I'm looking at the target ID, and then how the metal or how the target is reacting. And basically it sends out a signal, bounces back, registers the target, comes back, and it reads whatever that target is. So in the case of the dime that I found earlier, that was in the 70s. Some pennies come in the 70s, but most times they're in the 60s, at least on this machine. And then nickels come in about the 30s, 40s maybe. Silver comes in about 30s, 40s. Sometimes 90s, depending on how big it is, because each item you find may not have the same amount of content. My 10 karat wedding ring comes in at the 50s, 45, 50. All right. And how it really works, I don't know. Other than that, I just learn the machine and make sure I remember what to listen for, as well as to what to look for on the target ID. All right, so we've done the parks or the playground. I was going to start the perimeter search, but I need to do the secondary search around the structure. So when I say secondary, instead of being up close, I'm going to step off a little bit and start basically following around, overlapping where I was, and see if I can get anything a step away from the structure. And because these playgrounds now, a lot of them are metal. Yeah, so that sound right there, that's likely foil, trash, or whatnot. So we'll take a look at it. Let's see. And what I'm using here is called the pinpointer. And that just makes life that much easier to find your target. In this case, it's foil. Okay. All right. Let's see. Gotta check the chat here. Okay. Awesome. Thank you for the lesson. No problem. That's what I'm here for. Give you basically an average Joe's perspective on the hobby. This is a hobby. This is definitely not a full-time thing for yours truly, at least. And over the years, you'll be surprised some of the stuff you'll find, as well as sometimes when I live near the beach, sometimes someone would ask if I could find their keys for them. And a lot of times they give me a good general area. I could usually find it. All right, so I'm just stepping away from here and just kind of working further out. All right. Just to see. All right. And I've been coming out at night because there's no traffic. There's hardly anybody out, if no one. And because I got this light on my belt, I'm hands-free. I don't have to worry about holding the light. Before, when I did this, the light on the head, the light in your hand, the flashlight, it was okay. But this has made it much different. Okay, 30s, 20s, more foil. So I'm gonna just check it real quick again. Okay, I didn't pinpoint it with the detector. Probably should make it quicker. Let's see if I can find it with the pinpointer. So this detector has a its own pinpointer, and from there I can mark the spot and then use this pinpointer to focus on that area where it was. I think I may have kicked it out already. Yep, there it is. And then the machine I have has that visual target ID, as well as it also has a depth meter, which I've been used to not using a depth meter that often, because my old detector that I had forever didn't have one. But my workaround for that, I think I kicked it out, on my old machine was to just lift the coil up. Okay, it's over here. So I lift the coil up and come down, and when I'd start picking up a signal again, that told me, oh, it's probably about that deep. And that was my workaround. Look at that. What did I tell you? Nickels, 30s. That's why you dig them up. That's a nickel. Okay. So that could have been trash. It could have been a nickel. So right there, nickel. Very frustrating, isn't it? So I was getting ready to skip that one, but I said, I better check it since I'm cleaning up the park here. And lo and behold, guess what? Found me a nickel. All right, yeah, so before I had that other machine, or this machine, because it has a depth meter right here, I would just lift up the coil. All right, I'll demo it here in a moment if I find something else. Okay, let's see, why are you out? Town with laws regarding metal detecting playgrounds or da 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 da. Well, I'm detecting at night because no one else is here and there's no law telling me I can't. Park closes at 11 in our area, and there's no local ordinance for metal detecting in local parks. That's why. All right, here we go. Okay, that's more of that crackly stuff. The other one was in the 30s. This is that crackly stuff. Well, it wouldn't hurt to just dig it up. And I'm in a pretty good town. There's not too much craziness here, so. All right. Something down here. All right. I think I kicked it out, or it's deeper. Let's check it again. Yeah, I kicked it out. It's right on top, I think. Yeah, there it is. Little foily thing. Okay. Good stuff. Go for it, buddy. All right, cool. Yep, I'm going for it. All right, so that was the secondary search around the perimeter area of the playground. Okay. Now we're going to do another. We're going to go to this set here and do the same thing. We're going to step a step or two to the left, or a correction to the right, and start searching. All right, bear with me. Okay, something over here. Oh, it's that foil piece, little foil deal, gum wrapper. All right, step over to the right, and now we'll start doing another perimeter search, but just one step away from the structure now. Okay. And when I was first starting out, I tried keeping a pattern as much as I could, but a lot of times I get sidetracked and more foil. And next thing I know, I'm missing spots. So now I kind of stick to this method. Plus, I also like hitting the area where I think there's a lot of traffic initially, because who knows, I might get kicked out, or there may be some folks showing up, and I just don't want to be bothering them with this loud noise thing. 40s, 50s, that could mean something. Or it could mean another bottle cap or big piece of metal thing or whatever. Let's see what it could be. Okay, it looks like another piece of metal thing. All right, well, we'll keep at it. Let's see, just clearing it. Yep, okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, mixed signals there. There's that little finger guard cast thing, I guess. All right. Okay. What I'm really hoping for is some of the non-coin precious stuff, maybe. 30s, 40s, and it's pretty deep. We gotta dig it. We gotta dig it. Let's dig it. Okay. Yep, it's down there. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna kick it out. Other reason why I like searching these playground lots is because of this mulch. I can just dig that quickly and be able to search and clear the area. I may have kicked it out. Let's check it. Yeah, it's somewhere over here. I may have kicked it out. Yeah. And it's a crackly noise, so I'm getting less and less excited about it right now, because it sounds like it may be trash. Yep, there it is. Gotta dig it though. Gotta dig it. Alright. Is that a Nox? No, it's a Nocta Macro Simplex Plus. And not, I had this thing for at least 2 years now, and never knew it had a built-in LED light on the bottom. Not until the other day when I was watching this YouTube video where the guy with one of these was explaining how to tune it. So I took some of his suggestions, and I'm liking it. But I'm not using the light. I want to keep the battery as good as possible. And that's really the main reason why I switched to this machine, is because I don't have to get a bunch of alkaline batteries or whatever. Even though I did just purchase some more for my old detector that I used the other day. I like the idea of just plugging this in and charging it. And so these last few live streams that I've done, I'm still on the same charge, so it can hold a lot of battery power. I think at least 8 hours right now on this one. Oh, we got someone what's in the chat. New to me, addicting myself. Thank you. I picked up a couple of tips after watching. Good luck for researches. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I the big thing right now that I would say I'm so glad I found out was I had this light. I got it for Christmas a year or two ago. Someone gave it to me, and it sat. And then when I was cleaning up my home office, man cave, I found it, and I was like, "Hey, what is this?" It's a light. And I turned it on. It was really bright, and I was thinking, it's got a directional light. I bet I can put that on my belt. And it's working out really nice. This is trash. Solid 20s. No crackliness. Let's check it. Right there. Right on the top. Right on the top. All right. All right, let's see. Done the secondary search coming up on this one. At this point, we're going to shift and do a 60, 67. That's a penny. That must be fairly close. Yeah, fairly close to the surface. Right there. Let's see if I can find it without the other pinpointer. Okay. Yeah, look at that. I was using the pinpointer from the machine and already I can't find it. So I'm gonna use my pinpointer. See how easy it is? Just follow the sound. It's over here now. There it is. There we go. That's why I use a pinpointer. All right. Because you can pinpoint with your machine. But when you get right down to try to find it through all this stuff, you could chase a small target easily by pushing it around back and forth and whatnot. So that was a good 2-3 steps around the perimeter on the secondary search. Maybe I need to expand it to a third search. I got time. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay. All right. When I don't have time, I'll do this, a perimeter, and then I'll start doing like the lanes. I call them the lanes in between all the park structure and whatnot. 70s. Ooh, that sounds good too. All right. From a depth standpoint, okay, this is telling me it's fairly shallow. Plus, it's got a really loud signal. But on my old machine, I would get that loud signal, but just do a quick check. You can lift your coil up and watch. See how I'm starting to pick it up right there? So if I just guesstimate how high my coil is off the ground, I can say, oh, it looks like it's about less than 2-3 inches. Okay? That's how I used my other machine when I didn't have a depth indicator. And lo and behold, yep, it is less than 2-3 inches. There we go. It's right somewhere in here. Very loud. I see it. I see it. I feel it. And oh, wait a minute. That's not a dime. I don't know what that is. That registered as a dime. Let's see. Let me get the other light. 50 cent. 50. Oh, it's a euro. A euro. 2002 euro. Ah, wow. We got some euros here. Okay. Let's see if I can get you a better view of it. There we go. 50 cent. All right, well, shoot, I thought that was a dime. Good to know. Euros coming in at 70s. Wow. I've found some coins in the past. Look at that. And that was the third perimeter search around. So let's go ahead and do a third. Still got time. And since it's night, there's no one out here playing. I think the most, if I come early morning, I'll see folks jogging, working out, and then evening, same thing, folks doing their workout, jogging and whatnot. So pretty nice to have the place to yourself. 30s, so potential pull tab, potential nickel. Let's see what it could be. Right there. Let's see if I got it. I gotta kick it out a little bit. There it is. Look at that. Gotta dig it though. Gotta dig it. Because like that nickel I found, that was registering 30s. And it sounded just like trash. Okay. This is that earlier search. Okay. All right. It's funny that ring I found years ago was a perimeter search. Mixed signals. 40s, 50s. Wow. All right, I'm gonna have to dig it. All right, there's a metal bench over here. My machine's getting interference. Okay. It said it was somewhere here. It didn't register a depth though. So I may be chasing something at this point. Nope. Okay. Let's check it again. That's weird. Something here. Yeah, and I hate it when that happens. So what happens is you'll get a target and you'll have it in place. It'll get a solid hit, and then nope. And then you'll move it and you'll orient it a different direction, and it'll change the return. See, so right there again. That's frustrating. Let's see if I can locate it. Yeah, wow. I gotta let that one go for now. It's frustrating, but I need to keep going. All right, working the bench, metal bench. Third perimeter search, or third search around the structure, and then I think we'll do the perimeter search here. Okay, that's weird again. Another deep signal. Very mixed signal. It says it's deep too, so I'm gonna pop it out. Right there, found it. I popped it out quick. All right, cover it, and we'll do another search. Yep, popped it out quick. All right, said it was pretty deep. Okay. Okay, that could be a pull tab or a nickel. Okay, solid return. I'm looking. Come on, be something else other than a. It's a pull tab. I saw it right there. Pull tab. Oh. All right. Okay, well, we're at it. We're still at it. Okay. Kind of working around further out. This one is a part of the park, or part of the playground area, but it kind of juts out. So I'm going to kind of concentrate on this spot here real quick. Okay, that's trash. Circle back. Okay. Just in case. This is also where I found a ring once, so maybe I might be able to replicate that with searching it again, maybe. Okay. No. Okay. That's iron. This is just really hard dirt. I've dug in there before because it's dirt, but it's really hard. That one I'd prefer to use a little old screwdriver where I've blunted the tip, and I've used that as a pinpointer. That helps me dig down there quicker. All right, nothing here. Let's go and start a perimeter search. Let's see where that takes us. Okay, so I'm just gonna go and do the whole park. 50s, 60s, ooh. Hopefully it's not a bottle cap. I sure do hope it's something good, because man, 50s are usually good. or it's this large metal thing here. I mean, it's like this metal that's been chunked off something. I don't know where. Maybe it got caught in the chopper. Wow. Get your blood pumping when you hear it return like that. Okay, 30s. 30s. Okay, that could be another pull tab. Let's just check it. I think I'm pushing it over here now. Yeah, there it is. I see it, but I can't tell what it is. Can't tell. What is that thing? A piece of aluminum. Aluminum. All right. Check it again. Here's that other one. Right there. Okay. Let's try it. Come on. Where'd you go? Didn't sound deep. It's acting deep though. Oh yeah. Wow. Okay. Let's kick it out. That sound kind of sounds like there we go. Kind of sounds like a pull tab, but I did find a nickel last time I did this, so let's kick it out. Oh, I think I see it right there. That is not a nickel. That's some trashola aluminum foils. Okay, well, let's keep going. Wow, back again. Oh, there it is. Another piece of foil. Bear with me. I gotta grab it here. That's the light. The light is my belt. So I'm covering up when I bend down. There it is. Piece of metal. Shredded up can. All right. Let's keep working it. Okay. Just doing some overlapping passes. Listening for a change in the signal. Okay, working a bench now. Metal bench. Okay. Hear that? Right there. Okay, I'm next to the bench, but here's what it normally would sound. Okay. Right there. But here, 70s, 60s, that could be a dime. All right, so you pretty much just listen for that signal, a single pass, and then you get that double return. It says time to take a look at it. It looks like it's a penny. Probably one of the later pennies that has more copper in it, I think. Hey, that counts though. All right, found it next to the bench, and I think I just posted how you search a metal bench. Okay. Just like that. Listen for that other sound, other signal. Okay. No, not that. Not that sound. Okay. All right. Okay. Nope. All right. Okay. That's the sound of the concrete or the rebar in the concrete. Okay. We'll just kind of work. Okay. Okay, that's still the concrete. You could do the same thing with sidewalks. Okay. Just kind of work the perimeter. Gonna be coming up on another bench here in a moment. So we'll listen for that double signal. Okay. Nope, no double signal. Here we go. Sounds like trash. Sounds like it's on top. Yeah, I see it. You hear that sound? A quick recovery return like that. That usually means it's pretty close to the surface. Okay. After a while, you learn your machine. It just becomes second nature for the sound. I've done it before where I've done large locations and just kind of, especially the beach way back when, I'd have headphones on and listen. And I would just walk the beach and listen, really just looking ahead to just make sure I'm following a certain path. Not really looking down until I had a good signal. So I would set the detector so I could just do an easy swing with my arm kind of in just a natural position, so I could do it for hours. All right. So here we're just working the concrete. This is like a little picnic area here, and you kind of just work the sidewalk, and you're going to get that return. But all you're doing is listening for that double return. Okay, so okay, that sounds like trash. All right, we'll skip it. Okay, but you heard that different sound right here, right there. Okay, 24. That's probably more foil trash. Okay, and the good thing if you have a pinpointer is you can just do a quick check just to confirm. Yep. Yep, I'm moving it. All right, let's keep going. I don't want to stop unless it's a really good signal. Getting a little punchy right now. Need more coinage. Okay, some more of that. That low sound is iron right there. Okay. Look at that. Big old bottle cap coming in the 60s. Make you think it's a penny. Mixed trash here. More mixed trash. Of course, it could be something good too. All right, but we're worked the perimeter. Okay. Getting a low tone. That's probably going to be the like a nail, like rusty wire or something. Okay, coming up on the trash bin here, so we may get more trash. Okay, and that's pretty much it. You just come out, you know. I do like this. It's very lightweight. My other one is an aluminum shaft and definitely heavier than this. And after you've carried it one-handed for a search like this, it can get tiring. Okay, 20s. We'll keep going. Getting a lot of iron sound. It's a low tone, and I can see it's coming in the single digits also. Okay, there's a lot of trash here. 30s. Let's dig it. Let's dig it just to clear it. Yep, there it is. More of the foily stuff. Oh, there it is. There it is, right there. Foily stuff. Okay. All right, so haven't found the treasures. Just a few coins. Let's see, what is this? 20s. Oh, I see it. Right on top. Another foil deal. Okay. Let's continue on with the pass on the perimeter. I think we're coming up on the end of it here in a few more. There's another double signal, but low numbers. Low numbers. Okay, we'll keep walking it. All right. Okay, we did a perimeter search. Now at this point, it's one of these random things where I just look for a spot where I believe is a lane, and I'll just start searching it, like right here. Okay, and then right in between this playground set right here and the swings, there's a nice big open area here that has the potential for something. So I'll kind of work it back. Okay. Wow. I think I see it. It looks like a bunch of trash on top. Yeah, another aluminum deal. Okay. So here we're just going to work this lane. 60s. Ooh. Where'd that go? Potential penny. Potential penny alert. Let's go check it. Sounded deep too, or at least looked like deep. Gonna have to check it again. Somewhere in here. Let's pop it out. Maybe I can just kick it out and we'll go search for it again. All right, quick search. Yeah, I kicked it out. 65 is staying steady, so it's a high likelihood it's a penny. Strong likelihood. Let's see if that's the case. Here we go. Thought I saw something. All right, I gotta move it. This is tough. In the dark like this, I can hear it. It's like right there. All right, let's kind of pick at it slowly. All right. The way the light's, there it is. Okay. All right, there's a penny. 60s, yep, penny. All right. That's mulch. Working in mulch is awesome because you can just kick it out. Dig it and kick it out. And this is just working what I call the lanes. Basically what I think I haven't covered already. And where I think there's some high volume traffic. Okay. All right, so we did one pass between here. Okay, let's do another pass. And I'm overlapped with the other one. Oh man, another mixed signal. Mixed signal, man, I'm just gonna pump it. Pump and dump. Let's get this thing kicked out. Okay, it's not there anymore. It's over here now. Somewhere over here. There it is. Oh, that would have been a tough one to find. Piece of wire. Certainly would have been a tough one. So kick it out and go. Kick and go. Cover your holes as a courtesy for others. It's like your common sense rules of metal detecting. All right. Okay. Coming back around. This is where we found that penny. 24, and I see it on top. Looks like some more of that foil stuff. that foily stuff. Oh yeah. There it is. Yep. That there is what you normally find metal detecting. No go watches, no go rings, silver this, silver that. It's crunched up foily things from aluminum cans. 30s, all right. Let's check it out. Chasing this one. There it is. Look at that. What do you say? Another. Let's just find another one of these, huh? Piece of metal, trashy, whatever, crunchy thing. All right. Heard something there. Okay. I think I've gotten this lane done. All right, let's finish this lane here. I'm gonna do a wider sweep. Right there on top. Shiny thing right here. Right by my coil. At least it was on top. I can just grab it quick. Oh, I dropped it already. Find it again here. Okay. Keep sweeping. What time is it? Oh yeah, we got a lot of time. A lot of time. Take my time. I think I've only seen 2 other people go by. One was running, or one was on a bike. The other one was walking their dog. So nice and quiet. 60s. 70s. Oh man. These are always tough. It's one thing if it's a consistent number, but when it jumps, it could mean a lot of things. So it's going to kick it out. Take advantage of the mulch and kick it out. Okay. Yep, kicked it out over here. At least it's still showing 67. That's a potential penny. Let's see if we can confirm that. Somewhere over here. Can't seem to locate it. Oh, I think I see it now. Right there. Yeah, good thing I got a pinpointer. Ugh. Penny. Penny for your thoughts. What do you guys got? You guys coming out doing some night coin hunting, coin shooting? Oh man. No. I'll tell you what, having this deal on my belt is a game changer. Okay, let's work this other lane. All right. There's a lane here, and then there's another lane here and on the other side. Okay, what is this? Where are you hunting? I'm hunting a playground here. This is, I believe, Fairview, Texas, which is right next to Allen, Texas. And they're both a suburb of just north of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. And I'm able to do this right now because the temperatures are awesome. That's right on top. Normally it'd be a lot colder, but we've gotten to a warm spell. It actually hit the 80s today. And right now I'm wearing a jacket, but it's only just as a windbreak. Other than that, it's actually comfortable. I probably could have came out here in short sleeves. Yesterday I came out, I was wearing long sleeves. So yeah, normally I wait until it warms up before I start detecting again. But hey, opportunity's knocking. I'm gonna come detecting. Okay, we have a foot of snow. Holy cow! Yeah, we'll probably get something here. Latter part January into February, but it's mainly ice instead of snow. Things ice over here. Okay. 20s, 30s deep. I'm gonna let that one go. All right, let's just do a quick sweep here. All right, I'm gonna go back to this back area, work this lane, and then we may call it here in a moment. Right on top. Trash. Bear with me. Okay. Right on top. I just dropped it again. Bear with me again. There it is. Piece of trash. Okay. What is on your belt? It's a, I think one of these lights. Oh wow, it's got a little red dealie here. This is a light that I put on right here on just above my belt. It's directional, so it shoots down here, and I'm able to detect at night hands-free. Not that fumbling with a flashlight anymore. Yeah, before I would have a flashlight and be doing this, and then I have to get down and find stuff. Some trash there. Right on top. Surface trash. Bear with me. I have to go grab it. I don't want to pick it up again later. All right. Okay. I think I'm pretty much done with that lane. Let's go back here and finish this lane out. No. I do like the light. I have it set to where it'll turn back on when I get a signal. So I'm getting the signal right now. 20s, 60s. Ooh. It says it's deep. Let's kick it out. Just gonna dig it out and kick it out again. See if I can move it again. Get you a better view. Kick it out. Take advantage of this mulch. Just kick everything out, especially when you're in a hurry. All right. Of course, it could be that underlayment. One of those pins. It's right there. I gotta check it out. Good signal, mixed signal, highs and lows. I gotta check it out. It's weird, I felt something. Oh, yep, there it is. Underlayment pin, I just felt it. Actually, no, it's one of those structure foundation things where they put probably an older playground set they had sitting here. Big, and that's the base still under. They really don't remove them, they just leave them. Okay, that's on top. See if I can find it. Yeah, I see it. Right on top. Pull tab. Okay. All right, well, we'll finish out this lane, and then I'll go and do a summary of what I got today. Today's catch. Then, hey, stay tuned. I don't think I'll be out tomorrow night. We've got some rain in the forecast, and yeah, that's the way the cookie crumbles. And then I think the temperature's going to drop on us. So, and of course, this weekend, got to do a little fishy. That's on top. So yeah, if you get a chance, you can look at my other channel, Average Angler Life, and you can catch some more of the stuff I do there, fishing. All right. But I like what that one YouTuber calls it. We're doing a little dirt fishing. Going out to the playground, trolling the area. Ooh. That's a good sound. That's a very good sound. 60s, 70s maybe? Another penny maybe? Kicked it out. Right on top too. chasing it, man. I'm chasing it. It's right here. I can't really see it though. My shadow's blocking it. Let me just kind of push it off to the side a little bit. See if I can locate it here. You guys see anything there? Let's see. Oh, I see it. No, that's not it. It's right here. God, I'm chasing it, man. Oh, it's further down. Right there. Further down. Let's see if I can pop it out maybe. I can't tell what it is. Oh man. That another angry orchard. Someone had a party here. That other one came in that high too. Shoot. Killer. Those get you going normally. That's usually something good, but it did jump from the 60s to the 70s. Usually it'll stay solid. If it's a dime, it'll stay in the 70s. Okay. One more pass here. Just in case, doing the little random swing search here. Who knows? Who knows where the cold wind blows? Okay. All right, let me go ahead and close it out. So let me shut the machine off. And then let me go summarize what I got today. All right, so I'm gonna collapse the detector. Okay. All right. Get the light up. Okay. So let's try. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Let me get the belt off. Get my tool belt out, and then I'll give you a better view of everything. See if I can bump up the light. I'm getting a little indication on the side that it's red, so I think I need to charge it again. All right. There's my tool belt. Okay. Right there. There's the Garrett. There's my trowel. And let me pull that aside. It's the belt I use, little leather, heavy leather belt that works perfectly. Here's the treasure. It's gonna be in this container here. Okay, and pop that out because I want to dump the trash and give you an idea how many deep knee bends I did today. Okay. All right, so in an hour and a half of searching, just about, yours truly found a bunch of trash right here, that pile, and I'm gonna roughly say that's about at least 30, 40 deep knee bends right there. Okay, and then let's put the pinpointer aside. Let's go look at the coins. Let's look at the coinage. Okay, good to go there. All right, so it's gonna be a penny, a nickel, penny, penny, and a penny. All right, and let's see. I thought I had another dime, but now I just remembered it's the whatchamacallit, it was that euro right here. A little euro thing. Let's see if I can get a better light for you. Right there. Okay. And then I guess the big find was this thing right here. This Swiss Army knife. It's got the Victorinix little emblem deal here. Right there. I don't know if you can see that. It's tough to see. I'll put it down here. Okay. So there it is. And yeah. It's a gift from God. Is what it says on the writing. Pretty cool. I haven't even opened it up yet. I'll check it out once I get some better light. But all right, well, Hey, thanks for joining, guys, and we'll be back here in the next round. Oh, what detector? Nocta Macro Simplex Plus. All right, and I'm using a Garrett pinpointer. Everything else I just repurposed. These EpiPin holders, the rod belt or the tool belt over there. All right. Stay tuned, and hey, I'll be doing this again. Just probably not tomorrow because we're possibly going to get some rain. Okay. All right.